Weeks ago, had the opportunity to talk to Tim Farriss pre their concert here in Campbelltown. It's part of a massive tour of the country, coast to coast. They're getting a chance to get out and play to some of the places that have actually bought their records over all the many, many years. Showing off the new singer, Kieran, who apparently, as you'll find when listening to the conversation, seems to be a pretty nice sort of fellow.
Yeah.
I hope I get to meet him.
I can't wait to hear what he sounds like on the with the band.
Oh, yeah. A little bit later in the program, not now, so don't get on the phone so quickly. We will be giving away a double pass to go and see INXS. And the opportunity, each of the people who win this week will also go into an extra draw. And at the end of the week, we'll decide who wins that. And that will give the winner the opportunity to go backstage and hang out with the band.
Meet and greet.
Yep, meet and greet.
Wow.
Now that's rock and roll.
That is rock and roll, yes. I don't know that you'll get any of the rider, but I might slip you $4 to buy yourself a schooner.
Although these days the rider's probably Alka-Seltzer and Dinka Rub and...
Instead of a bottle of scotch, you get a hot water bottle.
That's right, and a towel.
I'll go anyway. I don't care. They're a great band. And so we'll go to that interview with me saying, "Hi, Tim."
Good morning, Mr. Coney. Good to speak to you again.
Yes, mate. Let's quickly harken back. I don't want to dwell on this, but just to bring us up to speed. To lose a close friend is almost impossible to get through. It's something that you never really get over. But in time, you do regain your balance and you return to the things that define your life. And you're getting back to the thing that, in our minds, defined INXS: play in the pubs and clubs.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, I think Mike will be looking down laughing and be pretty proud of us at the moment. Yeah, I mean, you know, you lose a family member, you don't stop being a family. And you know, we've got this little opportunity here between we've got this band room set up where we're just getting together as a band. We're all on the northern beaches of Sydney hanging out, and no crew or staff around, and we're just hanging out as a band and just playing some new material, writing, getting ready for a new record. And you know, we've always sort of wanted to do a regional tour of Australia and get out to the pubs and clubs and places like that we haven't sort of played in years and years, and show Kieran where we come from, you know,
yes.
and all of that. So we're really hyped for it.
Yeah, your fans around Australia, no doubt, very excited by the opportunity to see INXS returning to the work that actually ignited this country's ongoing love affair with the band all these years ago. Does it vaguely emotionally reminiscent of back in the day in the late 70s, the early 80s, when you were pounding up and down the northern beaches playing the Royal Antler and places like that?
Yeah, actually. I hope so. You know, I think, unfortunately, most of the venues we used to play in have gone.
It's not your fault.
No, it's not. Well, might be partly. Actually, now I think about it.
You can probably blame Ralphie Clapton for that.
Yeah, that's true. And us together, I might add, on a few occasions. But yeah, I mean, you know, the thing of it is that Kieran's just loving being here in Australia. He's just moved here. You know, he's going to bring up his family here, and you know, and his enthusiasm for seeing the countryside and just the place. It's just outstanding, and it's really nice to see someone love the place that you love so much, and being able to hang out as a band member with him has been really important too, because it's given us a chance to bond as mates, you know, and having someone that Andrew can write with has really reignited his passion for writing. He hasn't had a writing partner since Michael died, really, and so you know, there's all of that going on, and it's all just feels like it did, you know, when we were about the time we rehearsed for Kick, you know, and here it is, it's Kick's 25th anniversary this year, and we feel like we're on the verge of making another one.
Kieran comes to the band with some great stripes of his own. He's worked with Madonna, Paul McCartney, etc., etc. He's got a damn fine set of pipes.
Yeah, and that's right, and you know, co-writing, like you said, with Madonna and that sort of thing. I mean, like, we had no idea who the guy was at all. I mean, Andrew met him at a party, and I mean, but none of us were at, and he got up and sung at this party, and because he's, you know, a bit of a solid performer in his own right, and he was just out here on a trip from Ireland, and the first song he played was Mystify. Oh,
did he? Did he know your brother was there?
No, and afterwards Andrew introduced himself, and he nearly fell over backwards, and they struck up a friendship and just decided to write together anyway, regardless of what we were doing. And so they did. They became mates, and he sort of moved out here from Ireland just for with the intention of staying just for a couple of months to write with Andrew. And then he came and, when we were in the studio doing some stuff and sang on some stuff with us, and we were going, hey, this is pretty good. The next thing, you know, he's in Peru performing in front of 15,000 people. First show with INXS. And poor kid. But he just took to it like, you know,